garden is a legacy for how you can have a beautiful garden and not use tons of chemicals. We're 16 acres, we're a small island in the scheme of things, but that's the wave of the future. And this is how we're going to save wildlife and plants, one lawn, one yard, one garden at a time. We noticed that this plant was different than this part of the plant, and this is a branch sport that naturally occurred, and when that happens in nature, it can either be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. In our case, we won the lottery. So it happens to be an even prettier bloom than the original bloom. This camellia is very special. In nature, there's a process that happens that's a mutation. And a mutation is something that is naturally occurring in nature that is different from the original plant, and it's incredibly rare. And how we think this happened is that a branch from that pine tree up there fell on the variegated plant and either sliced a gene or created a split somewhere in the plant's DNA and forced it to create this very vigorous growing version of itself. So the really cool thing about this camellia, because it is a mutation and it is a sport, is that during the gala, we are going to auction off the naming rights to this plant. People get to dress up, it's a garden party, and you're there, you're the auctioneer. If you look around at our camellia collection, so many of the camellias have names. In fact, the original camellia is called Lauren Tudor, and the gentleman who bred Lauren Tudor was a famous camellia breeder, and he named it after his daughter. So this is a sport of his daughter's camellia. And where Lauren Tudor, the original, is variegated, ours is a beautiful double pink, semi-double pink. And that person will get to name it after themselves, after a relative, a pet, but this name will always be on this plant. It's so important for the community to be involved, and while we are owned by the city of Kennesaw, and we do get tons of support from them, we do need a lot of support from the community. Come to the gala, please support us. The gala is a lot of fun. We need your support. We are a small garden, and we'd like to be a bigger garden. The number one thing that people say when they come here and visit us is how calm it is. We have very beautiful strolling paths through the garden. It's a great way to connect back with nature. We have a waterfall area. And then, as I said, in the summertime, we have the butterfly exhibit. And then we have the bonsai exhibit, which we have one of the nicest and largest bonsai collections in the Southeast. And you have to see that collection. If you see nothing else when you come here. Please come see us. Membership. Please become a member, because that's where we grow, is through our membership.